All right, we lost Khan, but he will be back. He has some technical difficulties. Give him a second.
We good? What's going on here? What's going on? Hold on, bro. Here we go. We good now. What's going on? Ah, wait, hold on, man. Hold on. I hear you.
Khan, go out and come back in.
Yes. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Damn, I keep getting called. Hold on, I'll come back in. Sorry about the. Usually I mess up. It's usually me. You know what I mean? Because I ain't the brightest bulb on the block. So anyway, hold on. I apologize, folks, but everybody knows me. I usually have problems with I'm old school. So we good now? You there, Adam? You good? You there, Adam? Nothing? Oh, what's going on? You there? You there? Oh, hey, G, what's going on? You there now?
Good, Khan. Can you hear?
I hear you, but you can't hear. They can't hear.
Adam, won't you try to go in and come back out?
Go again. Go again. Go again. I hope it works.
What's going on, Khan? What's going on with you? So, while he comes back in and come back on, how's your day been going?
Uh, uh, Good. My mother called me, but not all of them. She's 80 and I'm to go by there and cool. I'm on the show, and he said, "No show."
All right. You still there?
I'm here.
Okay. What you think of the in season tournament so far? That starts tonight.
Oh, I think it's good. I think it's good. And the fact that they got an extra money, 500,000 per player, it's a good thing. Hey, and the Phillies, you know,
I know one thing. My Sixers looking pretty good right now without Mr. Harden.
I think you're right. I think you're very happy. I think you're happy.
Come on.
It's just, and actually,
I think I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
oh,
I hear you, man. I hear you, man.
hey, boss, can we stop slowing down or do I just go from here?
You say what?
No, you good. You good.
You hear me, right?
I got you.
Hey, we in here, man. I'm sorry, man. Technical difficulties, man.
Hey, yo,
Figuring it out.
I'm worse to you. First of all, welcome to the first comment with the comment on the Sports Trade Network. I'm honored. I'm privileged to have my boy Adam King from New Buffalo. We both from the hood, and
Right.
you know, I'm honored to have. How you doing, my brother?
I feel good, man. Listen, I tell you, I'm honored, man, to be with the Conn Man. Could be anywhere else in the world, but I'm with the Conn Man right now. Just letting you know, I'm honored, man. My man, I
I'm
feel
gonna
good.
keep it with you, right? You know, I know you for a long time, but I didn't know what you know. I had no idea, and I lost you for a while, and then you moved to Atlanta. Now you're the owner of Doghouse Bunks. I had no idea. Can you
Yeah.
tell the folks and the viewers, your brand, how did it start? How did you invest and do what you do?
Say that one more time.
I said, you started your brand. I want you to tell the viewers, how did it begin? You leaving and going to Atlanta and doing what you do. How did it all begin?
How did that happen?
Yeah.
I mean, it was divine intervention.
Okay.
Divine intervention. But I'm gonna say this. Some things happened with me, some adversity happened with me, and I just needed some new air to breathe, man. I just wanted to breathe, and ironically, my brother Paulie Delgado was already out here with my dad and my mom, and they was already in Georgia after I, went through my turmoil in life. They was already here, set up shop, and it was just like something that was waiting for me. You know what I'm saying? And my life started in a boxing gym. I mean, that's where my life started, was in the boxing gym, all my life. So, it just kind of evolved back to the gym, where I was most happy, and just the most, I guess, some significant things that happened in my life was all through boxing. So, I just pretty much I was in a place of focus,
Okay.
and it just happened, man. It worked. I put my hands in the mitts. When people throw punches, they put the hands in the punches mitts.
Mhm.
And once I did that, man, it just it changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Like it just kind of rewoke me for the love of boxing again. I fell back in love with the sport of boxing again. You know? Does that make
What
sense?
made you decide to own
Say again?
Doghouse? What made you decide to own Doghouse
What made me come up with the name Doghouse Boxing?
and also become my own? Also become my own.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Say that again.
I said, and also becoming an owner.
You said how did I come up with the name? Is that what you're saying?
And also becoming an owner.
Becoming the owner?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Doghouse Boxing. See, the word dog is always it's what you call people in the gym when they got some grit in them. Just dog. I always felt I'm a dog. You know what I mean? And I breed. Uh, that's what I breed, man. Anything around me is gonna leak what I give. You know what I'm saying? And this is
Sure.
my house. So this, the dog house. You know what I mean? Like boxing. So I bring the dog out of anybody. You could be a doctor, a lawyer, a bullied kid or whatever. I pull that out of you to fight. You know what I'm saying? And becoming the owner is something that I had to evolve to. You got to learn the business first. You got to work in the gym. I had to work in the gym, work in the gym, and kind of my name started, I guess traveling. You know what I'm saying? The notoriety started coming in, and winning some titles and just being part of different things where, just some high level platforms that I've been on. Once I learned the business, I felt that it was time for me to, own my own gym. You know what I'm saying? And and it happened in 10 years. So they always say it takes 10 years for you to kind of master some type of craft or whatever you're doing. And it took me 10 years to own my own gym. You know.
And you know something? I want to tell you real quick. I'm glad you came on my show because we're seeing it all over. And maybe we could do something to help you and your endeavor. But when I want to think back, can you talk about your experience in New Bedford? Because you know we have some bad times.
Yeah.
Can you say something about that?
Oh, wait, about is somebody referring to somebody saying
New Bedford boxes.
New Bedford boxers. New
Yes.
Bedford boxers. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I have a picture here in front of me. I'm gonna spin you around real quick. Can you
Okay.
see that picture right there on my
Oh,
desk?
oh, wow.
I got
Wow.
that. I got that on my desk. You know what I mean? Just to keep history inside my gym. New Bedford's in my gym. You know, at all times.
Wow.
You know, of course, Andre McCoy, Danny Dias. You know, Sweet Pea. You know, these are people that's on my wall here. You know what I mean? Ray Oliveira, Jason Pyers, Scott Pemberton. These are guys that I, you know, when I was younger, I was kind of always looking up to. Paul Delgado.
Yes.
You know, I was an outstanding amateur. I'm just letting everybody know. Adam Pina, the hitman Pina, was an outstanding
I didn't
amateur.
know. I didn't know. I had no idea.
Yeah, man, this is a New England thing, though. You know, you know, the problem is, you know, I stopped when I was younger, too young. You know what I mean? I just lost focus, and if I would have stayed, you know, would have been a world champion, just guaranteed. That's a guarantee.
Who did
But
you train with?
huh?
Who did you train with?
I was training with Nate Livermento. That was my dad. You know, and I trained with Bucky Vincent a little bit also.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Livermento.
say again.
Livermento. But you're not.
Livermento. Yeah. Nathan Livermento, Bucky Vincent.
That's my
I
cousin,
used to
bro.
go back and forth, and then I'd go to Rhode Island and train in Rhode Island. I used to go back and forth to Rhode Island too, with Tiny Ricci. So these are just you know old time. These are old timers from Cranston, Rhode Island that I used to train. There's a place called Coventry, Rhode Island that we all fought at. Everybody. That's where everybody used to meet and fight. Called Coventry, Rhode Island. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that understands boxing or knows anything about New England boxing, that's where we used to fight. There, Lowell. You know what I mean? That's where it happened.
How
So
many years did you fight?
say again.
How many years did you fight?
I started at like 7, so I probably stopped at like 16. You know what I mean? Something like that. But it was all junior Olympic. So silver medal. So back in the day, I couldn't do. I wasn't in the golden gloves, in the silver mittens. So they called it the silver mittens. So I was a child, but you know, I was a child prodigy. You know what I mean? So you know,
Yeah, man.
I was 60-0 before I even lost. I'm just saying. Just saying. 60-0. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you put that out.
I had to put it out there. You know what I mean? I gotta
Hey,
let people know that. You know,
hey, you know,
some people have a
you got to
rocky
box.
start.
Hey,
Some people have a
we got
rocky
hope.
start. My start was magnificent, man. You know what I mean?
Uh,
I was wearing sunglasses to the fights, man. I was wearing sunglasses, man. I thought I already made it. I thought I already did it, man. I was like, I did it. I'm here. And I lost, man. You know, you lose, man. I was suicidal. I didn't know what to do.
hey,
Nah, man, but it was all fun. It was all fun, man. You know what I mean? I had good times, man. I had good times, man. I had good times. New Bedford was a great place to just, just come from. You know what I mean? So that's just what it is, man. It's the way we grew up, man. Just tough people. You know what I'm saying?
and
I
Adam,
was there. I
I'm
was
from
there when Scott Pemberton started. He was at my gym. I remember that. I remember when he started. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
Like he used to be at my gym. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So he's definitely like an older brother to me. I grew up around him. You know what I'm saying? He used to have my tapes when I was little. He used to keep my tapes. You know what I mean? Let me show you somebody. Let me show you. Hey, Iceman, come here. Let me show you somebody real quick. I got a champion in my gym right now. I want to show you somebody. I just want to give it a little plug real quick. Come over here on the camera here. It's the Iceman. This
What
is
up,
the
Ice?
baddest. Listen
What's
to me.
going on, bro?
This is the baddest white boy on the planet. On the planet. Yeah. I'm telling you. I'm over 300 amateur fights, 1-0
What?
as a pro, world champion right here. Look at him. That's the Iceman. New England, we're coming up there. We're wiping everybody and we're leaving. Just letting everybody know.
Wiping them out.
Wiping them. Yeah. You good. I got his belts right back here. I'm telling you. Just letting you know. Just letting you know what I got on the shelf. Go ahead. Let's carry on. Iceman. Ant Reeves. Know the name. I ain't fucking playing. On my side. I ain't know. I'm sorry. God. I get excited, man. I get excited. My fault, man. I didn't know how you could use the F-bomb, man. Delete that out. Just go beep.
No, we good. No, it's my show. It's my show.
Well, I'm trying to keep it, you know what I mean, in the boxing gym. It's a snow holds barred in there.
Absolutely.
Snow holds barred. We're in my office. This is my office, man. We're in my office, man. We're sitting in my office, man.
I hear you.
This is how it is, man.
Hey, Adam, this is my tribute to you. It ain't about me. It's about you.
Nah, I know. But with him, he's my guy that I'm bringing up. I just wanted to share, what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I just had to put it out there. A little plug. You know what I mean? That's how I do it. Because you're
can
going to see his hand be up with me like this.
I hear you. Now, Adam, what the folks know about Doghouse Boxing, what you do, and how can people get in touch with you? And talk about yourself.
Say that again, one more time.
Let the folks know what you do and what's going on at Doghouse Boxing, and how can people reach you?
Okay.
And
you got it.
You talk. I listen.
You got it. You got it. I just, you know what I mean? Promotion's part of the game in here. You know what I mean? That's one thing. We change lives in here. That's what we do. Okay. We change lives every day. We change lives. I don't know what other people do, but what we do is we change lives in here, man. We got kids. I get bullied kids. I got doctors, lawyers, moms, everybody. I got professional athletes, different types of athletes. Just people come here as a cornerstone to be changed, to bring something in. They come with something missing. I feel it. I put it in them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So Doghouse Boxing, we're in Woodstock, Georgia. Okay. You gotta get. We're easy to find. I mean, there's only one Doghouse Boxing in Woodstock, Georgia. We right on Main Street. I mean, right almost downtown. You know what I'm saying? So you can't miss us. Coach Adam, Instagram, it's me again, Adam Pina, and doghouseboxing.fitness on Instagram. So you can find me. I'm easy to find. I don't hide. You can just Google me. You know what I mean? I'm easy to find, man. You know what I mean? Some people you can't find. Me, I'm easy to find, man. My name is Adam Pina, P-I-N-A. You know that.
I told y'all it was going to be a great show. I told y'all.
I mean, Cape Verdeans, we're everywhere, man.
You know that.
So, I mean, that's it, man. I'm living out my dream, man. That's really all it is, man. You know what I mean? And, they say when you work and you love what you do, you're not working a day in your life. You know what I mean? But I worked hard to get here. So, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the gym now. I don't even leave, man. This is where I'm at. I was here since 8 in the morning. I'm still here. This is what we do. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? So, it's been a grind, man. But, I'm finally smelling the flowers. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you got a great family as well.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, man. I mean, I look at you as family, man. Come on, we deep, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the roots that I come from, it made me a great dad. It made me a good coach. It made me a good friend. It made me all that because where I come from. And I always represent New Bedford. Always do, because that's just where I come from. You know what I mean? Like, when people want to know, they see it through me. You know what I mean? When they meet me, they feel it. Where you from? I let them know. You know what I mean? And I don't hide from where I'm from. You know what I mean? I'm very proud. So, that's why I said it's on. I could be anywhere in the world, but I'm with my man, Conn Man. my man. I mean, you great. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you doing what you do. with using the knowledge that you have, and you now you have a platform, and which a lot of people don't have, and you got a lot of knowledge and a lot of notoriety to be able to do that.
Thank you.
So you've been doing this, you've been giving people their flowers and honoring, giving people their just dues. And let me give you yours, man. You're a cornerstone in New Bedford, man, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I'm just a younger man watching what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you've always had that flow going. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Thanksgiving Eve, that's my favorite day to this day.
Wow.
Damn. To this day.
Wow. Now I got me tears, bro.
Hey, man, well, like certain things mean something to the city, man. You know what I mean? Things mean something. When you're doing things that long, it means something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, we're brothers that mean something, Like, that's what we come from. Everything we say, everything we do, it counts. You know what I'm saying? Every picture you guys took every year, it counted. People can look back at that and be like, damn, I remember that. Remember that. And some people are gone now. You know what I mean? But they were there. You captured that. So, you know what I mean?
This is about you. Say about me, man.
Hey, but that's who I am, though. You know what I mean? Like it's we're going back and forth. You know what I mean? Like who I am is I give people their homage from where I come from, and it makes me feel good to be able to tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you so much.
Because I know I'm from New Bedford. I'm born and raised, and everything that ever happened to me was almost in New Bedford. You know what I'm saying? The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. But you know what I mean? It made me great. It made me great. It made me feel the way I am today. You know what I'm saying? And like I am a very proud representative of New Bedford, Massachusetts. You know what I mean? Like now, like I said, can I live there? You know what I mean? I just feel like life is about growth. You know what I mean? Life's about growth and expanding and evolving, and you got to explore. You know what I'm saying? So I like where I come from, but also at some point in life, I'd like to give back to the city, whatever I could do. To help develop more kids from New Bedford. I'd love to be a source to help other kids. But where I'm at right now is prime time. You see what I'm saying? This is prime real estate here. This is prime real estate, baby. I mean, this is, you know what I mean? I'm getting on billboard. I'm getting on a billboard next month, man. Right at the corner.
Hey, Adam, I want to ask you a real important question. For real.
Sure.
I do sports shows, but I also like to do shows that make an impact. So I'm asking you, for some young kid who's struggling with depression or mental illness or, maybe growing up without two parents, what advice can you give to them? Because we need to make an impact. Huh?
Right. So the two, and this is very simple, and I love that question because these are things that I tell kids every day. You have to believe in yourself. Like, I don't care if nobody cares who you are. You got to believe in yourself. That's number one. Nobody's ever going to believe in you until you believe in yourself. You got to make it clear to other people why they should believe in you. Does that make sense? Am I making sense here? Like, you got to believe in yourself. That's number one. And number two, your source has to come from a strong power, an entity. So I call it, obviously, God. You got to believe in God. Whatever God you believe in, whatever religion you are, you have to have a source of power that comes from your belief, and a belief in something gave you a purpose for you to be here, for your presence, for your purpose. Something gave you that. You have to have some type of humility. So if I believe in myself, obviously it came from a higher power, right? A divine power that gave to me the ability that I have to do what I do to serve others. You see what I'm saying? So number one, believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. If you don't, who's gonna believe in you? Right?
You.
Two, gotta believe in God, because that's your constant source of energy, power, love. Just that's the resource. So, and drink water. Drink more water, man. Stay
Yeah,
off the soda, stay off the booze, man. A little more H2O, you'll be fine.
I hear you, my brother.
That's it, man. That's all I got. You know what I mean?
You know, Adam, this is my tribute to you. So I want you to speak about anything that you want to talk about.
Sure. Well, I think that what I believe for I'll just say for the I say for the love of New Bedford.
Yeah.
I just think that because I love that city dearly, and I know that the source where this is coming from and who's gonna hear this, I think that unity, like just real love needs to be demonstrated clearly more. I mean, I just feel like the absence of love has people lost. Love, just love. You know what I mean? And when we came up, people just showed love. It was just I mean, you know what I mean? There was no problem with giving a hug to a brother. You know what I'm saying? And, I mean,
Yes.
we felt it, we gave it,
Yeah.
we did it. So that's what made men men. You know what I mean? There's a lack of manhood because there's no love being demonstrated by everybody, though. One person and two people can show it. People gotta really show love, man, and you know, bring people in that are lost and help people that need to be found. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gotta give them a job. You ain't gotta give them money. It's just love, man. And I feel like there's an absence of love. So I think spreading more love, give a brother a hug, give a sister a kiss, you know what I mean? And tell people that you're proud of them sometimes and a pat on the shoulder. And, Conn Man, you're doing a wonderful job, man, with these people, man. With your podcast and your platform and your state. I mean, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just giving people their flowers, man, that's been working hard in New Bedford for 30 years and nobody's, winked at them. You know what I mean? Nobody's ever said thank you.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever said, hey man, you're doing a good job for our city. Like it's just there's no appreciation. So I think if maybe if there's some little more appreciation, a little more love, man, uh, things will turn around a little faster. But to me, I think New Bedford is on an uphill growth with a lot of guys out there, trying, But I think it could be more, because it's family, and I feel like there's a lot of separation of family, man. Like there's just a
Absolutely.
lot of separation, and I think that that old New Bedford man was like, it was something else, man, where a cookout was a cookout. You
Hey.
know,
Uh-huh.
a bar was a bar, man. Like it just So I just think the absence of love, man, is putting a dent, in our world. You know what I mean? Just period. But we can make it better by just showing our families again and on Thanksgiving Eve and coming
Uh,
out and just giving those hugs, man.
yeah.
Come here.
All right, now I'm gonna ask you a question. New Bedford right now, besides what I was there in the sun, there are
Mhm.
no boxes around New Bedford. Why do you think that is?
You said there's a lot of boxes.
No boxes in New Bedford right now,
Well,
except
because
Raymond Sun.
because there's nobody training them. There's nobody.
That's why I'm looking at you.
There's
That's why
nobody
I'm
breeding
looking
them.
at
You
you.
know what I mean? I know Jason Pies is
Yeah,
trying and he's doing his thing over there. So let's give Jason Pies some credit
absolutely.
because he's with Ricky. He's over there with Ricky. I watch him. I see him. He's doing his thing. But I just think that there was more options. Back then when we was coming up, there was more gyms. There was more options. There was, you know, uh, and people cared about the sport. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I feel like this maybe another gym needs to open up, and people just need to just drop their kids off over there, man, and just, you know, blood, whether they make it, whether, sometimes it makes them or breaks them, you know what I mean? But that's how champions are. That's how they're made, man, through blood, sweat, and tears. You might lose your first 10 sparring matches, but you might win your first fight. You know what I mean? So it's there should be more. Maybe another gym open up on another side of the city, maybe. So whatever, just options. Just people doing what they love. Just go for it. You know, there's plenty of boxing people out there that they could be great coaches. They're not. They need to open up a gym. You know what I mean?
Right.
Showing somebody to follow what they love, they have to see somebody doing what they love. You know?
Can't say anything. That's great.
So, I mean, I think that makes sense, right? Does that make a little sense or what?
Absolutely. You know, I'm so goddamn proud of you, man.
Man,
I'm so happy to see you, my brother.
thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot, man. You know, I mean, I'm proud of you too, man. I'm just, like at the end of the day, like, we all need somebody to continue to look up to as an elder, as an older brother, and we lose each other just by not, staying consistent,
And I've been following you all on the Facebook page, of course, and you are doing some tremendous things. You, Ray Force, I mean, in Atlanta.
Say that again.
Ray Force, you and Ray Force.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what you need? Do you need anything from me as far as you have any other questions for me? You need what you got for me? Shoot it at me.
Who was the toughest fight you had?
Toughest fight I had?
Yes.
I had a few. I'm gonna name one kid's name because I got to give him his credit. There's a Irish kid from Rhode Island named Eric Fagan.
Okay.
People know who he is. His name's Eric Fagan. Just couldn't get past the kid, man. couldn't get past him, man. He just, he had me mentally beat, man. I wouldn't say it was the toughest fight, but mentally, physically, and spiritually, you know what I mean? You got to be all together before you get in there, and sometimes you get beat before you even get in. You know what I mean? If somebody already beat you and they beat you twice,
Right.
When you get beat twice, man, it's like, damn. That's almost like getting shot, man.
Yeah.
So I'll give him his credit because he's somebody that's very important to me growing up, and we still talk now. But his name's Eric Fagan. He ended up being an Olympic alternate. So,
wow.
That's where he ended up going. They called him the Energizer. Got to give the credit where it's due. You know what I'm saying? But he was one of my grudges, I'd say. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now, also, Adam, I'm very fortunate. This show will be seen all over. So I want you to let people know about you, people that you want to represent, talk about. I'm good at listening, not talking.
Yeah. I mean, to me, right now it's all about doghouse boxing right now. I'm focused on doghouse boxing. Mentioning anybody that doesn't have any value to doghouse boxing right now is probably, unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, this is where we're at right now. Like, I'm in my office. That kid that I mentioned over there, he's gonna be a world champion. That's a guarantee. Give it 5 to 4 years, this kid will be a world champion. And that's what I'm baking over here, man. I'm here every day, all day. But at the end of the day, I give my homage to Coach Nate Livramento, my dad. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, because of the history of the legacy. It continues. You know what I mean? Because I started in the gym with him, and I'm finishing here today. So when I mention names that meant something to where I'm at today. And Paul Delgado definitely is a significant factor, in my life to for why this gym is open. You know what I'm saying? So these are people that in my life, that put me where I'm at today. In fact, if the trajectory of my life would not be, where it's at if those two names wasn't brought up. So, it's only right for me to say that.
Adam, you may not know. Your dad, you are my cousins.
Yeah.
The Gracie.
Yeah, my Uncle Pocky.
And
I know what's going on. I know what's going on, man. I'm keeping it light, man. I'm keeping it light. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm going to recognize the Pocky on Thanksgiving Eve. And your dad was my, what a, man. I know so people need to look him up.
Yeah,
He's a great man.
yeah, absolutely. Just cut his arm off for you, man. That's it. You know what I mean?
He did
That's
for me.
all.
He did for me.
This is what
You
I'm
know?
trying to say. So I mean, I just that's it, man. And I'm just focused on being a great father, being a great dad myself. You know what I mean? Being the best father I could be, so I can raise my sons to be valuable men in society. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just now I'm at that point where I'm just paying the bills.
Right?
You know what I mean? Watching my kids grow and develop and just hopefully, like I said, hopefully they become substantial in this world, man, where people see who they are as individuals. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see that.
Wow. This is deep. Adam, man, you're bringing tears to my eyes. So I don't think it's doing more than the show. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything else you want to say about you and what you're doing? Again, how can people reach you? I guarantee you, those that watch the show right now, they're gonna be contacted.
Yeah, man. Well, like I said, I'm Coach Adam. You know what I mean? You can reach me at doghouseboxing.fitness on Instagram, or it's me again, Adam Pina on Instagram. I have two pages. It's my personal and my business page. I mean, that's how it goes. And I'm Adam Pina on Facebook, Doghouse Boxing on Facebook. Um, whatever, man. You could Google me. You know what I mean? ADAMPINA. It's that simple. I'm the first thing that pops up. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm happy to be able to serve the community of Woodstock. This is like it's like growing up in New Bedford because I'm very involved with the community here, with the
Uh,
Chamber of Commerce, the mayor, the sheriff. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving around with the kids, with the schools. I'm working with the schools, man. Um, that's it. So if you're in that Atlanta area and the Metro Atlanta area, and you need that. Listen, if you need that work, you come travel to get that dog work. You get on that plane. I don't care if you're in Cincinnati. Get on the plane and come get that shit there. It is what it is. I mean, you ain't got to be near me. Get on the plane. You want it? I got it. And that's it, man.
now, Sam, what can we do as the network to help?
I lost you.
I hope so. We good. I think.
We gotta wait for him to come back in.
Well, while I'm waiting for my boy, like I said, he's from Bedford, the hood, and we all work together. We all have that family spirit, and we have a good family. Um, We were blessed. Uh, we had people looking out for us, and it was a great upbringing. And I'm thankful for the people who raised me, watched out for me, because I could have gone to the back. You know what I mean? Uh, Thanks, people who looked out for us and make the right decisions. So, it's a great thing. And Adam left New Bedford to go to Atlanta. And I thought that a lot of people who lead Bedford have great success. Wayne Durant, who's hanging out with Oprah Winfrey, Dave Lato, uh, doing great things in Atlanta with overtime. That's a thing we can talk about. That he's going to come to as well. But to have all on my show, I love the fact that I'm able. Thank you, Williams and Cooper Kane, to give me the platform to do what I do. Because the people that I have, I want them to have or make an impact on too. And they show upcoming. We're doing the same thing, and I hope he comes back. But Adam is a great dude. I'm so proud of him. And just to find out his dad, first cousin, unbelievable. And I'm kind of emotional because of that, because, I've given out over 400, 400 recognition awards. I'll be doing things with me, and I'm honored to be recognized others. And that's what I do. I think that's my mission. And uh, it's great to see people like Adam who have such a veteran and are doing great things. And I think he's real busy. If you all want, look him up on Facebook. Is he there? Oh, um, he's doing great things on Facebook. Check him out. The boy is like that. He like him out, and I knew he'd be entertaining. And he, he's one of the guys who has your speed. He should have his own game show. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back home, but again, I want to thank you all for tuning in to the Sports Forum with the Conn on Radio. I apologize for the technical issues, but we'll get it back. We'll get it back. I want to thank you, Williams and Sue McCain, for giving me the platform to do what I do. And y'all have a good night. And check this out. We'll be on the next one, and it's going to be great. And of course, I think I have our NBA show next Friday as well. So we're going to be doing the damn thing. And stay tuned and keep checking us out on the Sports Radio Network. Thank you all. God bless. Stay safe.